It's me, Renee. I'm back. And first, before I get into this video for real, I'm gonna do a little bit of book haul. Yeah, I bought my books. I live by the library, have lots of unread books of my own. Still like buying new books, but yeah, yeah. Hopefully during autumn I'll be better at reading the ones I have, but yeah. So so we have The League of the Secret Heroes by Kate Hennigan. This is a superhero story set during the Second World War, middle grade story, so that intrigues me. This it is the second book, but the first book was only available in hardback. I'm like, I want pockets or I want paperbacks, so yeah. Then we have Terminal Alliance by Jim C. Hines. So this is his science fiction series, and I love Jim C. Hines' writing. So I thought, you know what, why not write now? So yeah, I don't normally read science fiction, but when it's Jim C. Hines, yeah, I will read him. Then we have Around Ireland with a Fridge by Tony Hawks. Not that Tony Hawks, that's two Tony Hawks. So this is British journalist slash comedian who has written lots of different non-fiction books. I heard about him on our podcast, and this just sounds so baffling and weird, and just had to have it. But yeah, it's all about a guy in 90s, so 1990s, not the age, but the decade. He goes hitchhiking around Ireland with a fridge, and that's just such a cool idea. So yeah, this is the story of what happened when I did it. And yeah, then we have Love, Comment, Subscribe by Katie Yali, which Katie Yali also wrote now back out role playing, which I loved. So of course I'm gonna buy more of her books. And yeah, that's it for this moment. I I do have one more book on the way for book club, but yeah, I'll show that one because it hasn't arrived yet, so I'll show that one when it comes. But yeah, now for the real video for today. So right now it is August. That means that we're getting towards the end of the year. Whoa! Yes, we are. But it still means that we'll have August, September, October, November, and December left of the year. So here are my anticipated reads for the rest of the year. As usual, like I mean, I might have forgotten some books. There's lots of books coming out. There might be some books that some books that are coming out that I don't know about yet. So this isn't a complete list of books I'm looking forward to this year. I might do like a waiting on Wednesday video later on, but these are quite a few of them really. Sorry. First we have Think Again by Jacqueline Wilson. So I don't know about you, but I'm a millennial, like younger millennial. So yeah, when I was 12, 11, 10, I loved the Girl in Love series by Jacqueline Wilson. It was all over the rage, at least here in Norway and Europe. I don't know how popular they are in the States, but at least here in Europe, we love them. There's a trilogy: Girls in Love, Girls in Trouble, and Girls in I don't remember the third title, but yeah, two of them, Girls in Love and Girls in Trouble. I remember. So there's about these three friends in their pre-teens, early teens, going through first kisses, going through bullying and body image stuff like that, and they also had there's also two seasons of TV series that adapted the books, and yeah, I loved. Yeah, actually, that's also I would say actually one of the few times where the TV series actually did the books justice. I feel like they weren't that far off really. Maybe I'll do a reread of them. Maybe I'll do a reread of all of them. I knew, yeah. So a few months ago, Jacqueline Wilson, the author, said she has written a book with those characters in their adult years. It's like me and every millennial youth were like, yeah. So yeah, so looking forward to that. That is called Think Again. We already have a cover. Not quite sure if we have like a summary or like a plot synopsis, but like I don't know if you need it when it's a sequel to like when it's fourth in the series. Like you already know the characters, just kind of the characters in today's world. So yeah, like I'm gonna read like if we just see them talking together at a kitchen table, I will still devour it. So yeah, hyped for that one. Then we have another book I'm hyped for, which is The Wrath of the Triple Goddess by Rick Riordan. This is the second in this uh, kind of companion slash standalone-ish series with Percy Jackson, where he tries to get into college. So it's between here the gods of Olympus and Apollo's book. Sorry. And yeah, so this one has the cover already. It has a plot synopsis, but like I don't care. I mean, it's a second book. He needs three letters, so this is the one book about him getting his second letter. So that's all really I need to know. I feel like so. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I'm just here for it so much. Then we have another anticipated, but there's no sequel. It's a known offer. It is We Solve Murders by Richard Osman. His first book that's not a first time murder club book, but it's still kind of the same dealio where it's a murder mystery. I feel like this is kind of a bit more like a bit more of a riddle story. It's a bit more Da Vinci coded, where it's described as like they go around the world traveling, trying to help like solve this big. I think it's like a world spanning mystery, and it just yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, I love his other books, so I'm going to devour this book as well. Then we have I haven't been entirely honest with you, which is sorry, which is the first non-fiction on this list. It is by Miranda Hart. Miranda Hart, famous for writing and starring in the BBC sitcom Miranda. She also played in Spy. She's played in lots of different stuff. But she's a great comedian, and well, I would say maybe she's mainly like a comedic actress. I don't know if she's done stand up. Anyway, yeah, very funny person. And yeah, this is her. I think it's kind of like a memoir-ish. I'm not quite sure. I think it's kind of like a memoir about like her life and her. I think it's kind of basically about her last 10 years because she's written books before, and I feel like this is going to be a maybe a bit deeper, a bit more serious. I'm not quite sure, but like it's by Miranda Hart, so I'm definitely here for that. Then we have The Greatest Nobodies in History by Adrian Bliss. So this one caught my eye just because the cool title. It's also non-fiction. It's about people who were adjacent to big world life, big, uh, big historical happenings. So like instead of it's telling the story of history from like the president or from kings, it's about the king's servant and whatnot. So yeah, that's definitely a book for me. Then let's see here on the list. So many books. Then we have Art Hall by Joe Lycett. Oh yeah, side note, I found a lot of these from Waterstones coming up, so a lot of these are British books. But this one I already knew about. And yeah, Joe Lycett is a very funny British comedian. I don't think he's written anything before, but yeah, this he actually makes art. So I believe this is kind of a collection of his artists, his paintings. I believe it's gonna be some writing here and there as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. Then we have Half Hours by Leena Norms. Again, another nonfiction book. This is all about adulting and how to survive in a weird world, I suppose, kind of, yeah, half ushering adult life. And yeah, here for that. And then we have Switching Gears. And then we have a YA book, but it's still by British author. It is Some Like It Hot by Elle McNichol. Sorry. Uh, which is, yeah, it's YA. I believe it's maybe might be YA Christmas story. At least it has snow on the cover, so I believe it's like Christmas or winter set. I do know that it's a romance set with at least one of the main characters having autism. So yeah, care for that. Sorry. Then we have Amari Book 3. Yeah, I know it has a title. Can't let me remember it still. But yeah, it's coming in a few weeks. Just I think 2 weeks from now or something. And yeah, looking forward to that very much. Then we have Chronicles of Weatherly. Anna James. This one I have pre-ordered. I might do some bit more pre-ordering soon, but yeah. Which is Anna James, she's the author behind the Tilly Page Wanderers books, Tilly Page series. And yeah, this is her newest series. I think it's still middle grade, but this one I believe it's a bit more fantasy based. I feel like it's either high fantasy or it's medium fantasy. So it's either I think it's portal fantasy or it might be like a complete different world, like not ours world in it again. I'm not quite sure, but the cover is gorgeous, and also Chronicles of Weatherly just sounds like a great title. So also I love this offer. So yeah, definitely have that. And then we have A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangana. Sorry, by what is her name again? Yeah, by Sandhu Mangana, which is the author behind Irregular Society of Irregular Witches, Secret Society of Irregular Witches. So, yeah, of course, I'm here for our next book. I need to read her backlist, but yeah. Then we have this one I just found out about. It looks so cool. Like, a lot of these I haven't seen before, but this one I have not at all. Yeah, it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas by by Sarah Rach. I have not read anything by Sarah Rach before, but I know she's written lots of books. This, I believe, it's a new adult book. It's a kind of holiday set rom-com where where the son of Santa Claus gets together with the son of Halloween. So yeah, that sounds cool. Definitely have that. Yeah. Then we have Friends of Dorothy by Sunny Tuxvig. So Dorothy is an old slang for gay people. So I'm honestly I don't know if this is a non-fiction or fiction because I think she writes both. I think it might be non-fiction, but still I'm gonna read it because it's a cool title. So yeah. And then we have The Third Gilmore Girl by I was going to say Emily Bishop, by Kelly Bishop. Mixing up those names there. Yeah, Kelly Bishop, which is the actress behind Emily Gilmore. So this is her memoir. So it's like her her early acting, but also up until Gilmore, probably maybe after Gilmore as well. And yeah, of course I'm a Gilmore girly, so definitely gonna read this. So here for it. Then we have Because Fat Girl by Lauren Marie Fleming. This is a fiction story, and I'm not quite sure like if it's a murder mystery or what, but I believe it's a fiction about. I feel like it's an underdog trying to trying to uh, prove people wrong, but also just kind of the title because Fat Girl, probably gonna be some people who see them as stupid because they're fat, but they're not. They're just people as anyone else. And yeah, here for that. And then we have the Crescent Moon Tea Room. Again, I don't always write or remember that the author here, but still, the Crescent Moon Tea Room just sounds like perfect title. So here for that. Liam might be the first in the series. I don't remember more than that, but yeah, so excited. Then we have Bookishly Ever After by Mia Page. This is an adult romance set, I believe, in like a bookstore environment. So yeah, of course, I don't need to know more than that. And again, it started with a book. It's also a romance for adults. So yeah. Then we have Office Poison by Tim Roby. This is a non-fiction book all about all the box office flops. And yeah, I'm a movie girly as well as a book girly. I love the How Did This Get Made podcast. So yeah, this definitely seems up my alley. Then we have The Untold Story of Books by Michael Castleman. This is a story of kind of books, but like from the uh, like all the books that didn't happen and whatnot. But it's told from the publisher point of view. And yeah, this definitely looks very cool. Again, non-fiction, but yeah. And last but not least, we have Dinosaurs at Dinner Party, which is all about how dinosaurs were discovered. Because, yes, that's a bit weird now, but like, yeah, for for many hundred years, we didn't know they existed. And then in the 1800s, dinosaurs, or like dinosaur skeletons, were discovered, and we got dinosaurs in our history. And yeah. So, yeah, that's quite a lot of books. If you have any of similar ones as me, please talk to me and say like, oh yeah, that one's cool as well. And yeah, I if you have any other ones you recommend or you're looking forward to this fall, please tell me about those. And I'll see you soon. Bye.